with us just getting Freya as a character, the Ragnarok team is kind of back in motion. A team that fell off pretty hard with new additions to the game. You know, it wasn't really possible for Brynhildr to clear as much as she could, but Freya is a really powerful character. Now we need to look up, because Freya currently can't really compete with the likes of the Demon Team, but there are characters from Ragnarok, and you know, the developers have stated that they really want to push through with Ragnarok this year. That could be coming out in like 2 or 3 months, because that's probably next release schedule for Ragnarok. That will make Ragnarok really powerful, and I think this guy is a next on the list if they are going through characters that have already been introduced. Some of the characters we get are characters that are about to be introduced, like Jormungandr. I'm pretty sure when she came out, she wasn't introduced yet, so when she came out, then she got her chapter in story. Skadi, same thing, stuff like that. But Freya was a character that we already knew. Not only, you know, she was the most popular character from the trailer, for some reason, I don't know why. And, you know, we had already seen... Bro, this is literally his pull animation. You know, okay, when you pull a character in the game, you see, like, this is literally what you see. I can already see this is his pull animation. Like, look, it's literally his pull animation. It's literally the animation that shows when you pull a character. But yeah, TYR is, I think, a character that we're going to be seeing next for Ragnarok. Just given the... Yeah, so perfect. This is the fight that you get to use both the Wolfboy and TYR, so we get to see both animations here today. I've already seen Wolfboy and TYR's animations like in other fights, but I don't know if in this fight is different. Look at that aura. Look at that fire aura. This character would be so cool. And the animations are really good. You know how Freya, her animations on the actual unit that we just got are the same from that one fight we fought against her. All of it. The attacks and the ultimate. I want to see if he does have an ultimate here. That's different from the first one, because we had already... Either we had already seen the ultimate, or the ultimate is new from story. Wolfboy, the animations don't look very good. I don't think he's ever going to get a character, to be honest. I mean, just based on the animations, I don't think that these are up to par of, like, character. But look at here. That's a good animation. And that could easily be an AoE card or a single target. So can... I mean, that's the same one. So can the other one. He didn't do the other card that he has. Let me actually... I'm going to do this these attacks here. Because I'm pretty sure we get more fights against him. Just to see Wolfboy skills. Okay, we didn't kill perfect. His ultimate, by the way, is like really ugly. The Wolfboy. Like, the animations are not up to par to like an actual character. Yo, can you do the other skill? I want to show. I was going to say, Freya, her skill in the game, the one that's currently a single target, the one that we got in story, was actually an AoE. They just made it so instead of like hitting all 3 characters, just hit one. So his ultimate is already ready to go. Like, this is... They could just make it slightly more flashy, like they did with Freya. If you saw, you know, when we initially got Freya in the game as a boss, you know, after the fact, they actually added that crown that she gets because it just made it look a little bit better, right? And they could easily do that with this ultimate, just add a little patches here and there. They did that to Estarossa, where his skills got a little bit improved as well from the story boss. So let me actually get you show the other attack card, which I've already seen, but you know, we had already seen other attacks from him before in the chapter, but I think the new ones look better, and these are the ones that if I was to choose, yeah, that one. That's pretty good. He does a triple combo, looks like a Dark Soul moveset. Really, really good. He does actually look like he has a Dark Souls weapon right there. Let's ult with Wolfboy. Let me actually enable ultimates again. So I'm pretty excited. This can easily either be a PvP character, which, you know, again, he already has a level 3 animation. Like the close-up and everything, easily, I can see him being the next character. Right now I'm a bit conflicted. You know, I really want for Ragnarok to, now with Freya especially, because I want to use her. But with Freya, I want Ragnarok to be a usable PvP team again, which it's an okay PvP team, but not great. Yeah, this is Wolfboy's ultimate. Would I call it usable? Maybe. But like, it's not really good. You're gonna lose to anyone that is using like anything good at all. Like, it's just not really competitive. And Ragnarok could be a competitive team. It could, if it gets one more good unit. Let me actually change this card set right here, because I'm getting a little... I see how low that attack is, and it's kind of annoying me. But it could easily be... No, just to do this. It could easily be a good PvP unit, a PvP team. It just, again, needs one more character to replace, I don't know, Diane or Sigurd, if that's what you're going to use, but Diane's better. Maybe even Brynhilde. I think Brynhilde is great, but she could easily be replaced by someone that does it better than her. And like, Diane damage cap is so good. Which I highly doubt they're going to give another Ragnarok character damage cap for allies. That's just kind of a lot, right? So I want PvP to be, you know, should be more runnable for these characters, because I want more teams to be runnable in PvP, just in general. And Ragnarok could easily be one of those, but at the same time, I want a PvE unit, because Freya, sure, she is good for PvE, but she's not really good for the new boss. At least so far as we know, right? People who have beaten Floor 2 weren't really using her. No one has beaten Floor 3 for the new boss yet by the time I'm recording this, which is like 2 days after the bosses come out. No one's beat Floor 3 yet. You know, I want him to also be a good PvE unit because of that, but I'm a bit conflicted. Whatever he comes out to, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be cool and good, so that's what matters. I don't see him being the character for the new boss. I think like the character is gonna make the new boss easy, like Tonar or Yorm or Megelda. Those types of characters will only come out in a while. Yeah, see, this skill is really good. This can easily be the skill that he gets. The Dark Souls triple combo there. It's like he's doing light, 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 and then the last light attack does like a larger thing. It's really nice. Again, PvP or PvE, I'll take him. I was surprised he wasn't the current. I thought they were gonna stretch the Freya, you know, blue balls for as long as possible, because they could, right? Freya seemed to be the character everyone was the most eager to have their hands on, and now that you finally have her, it's like, okay, now what? I think now what is tier? And there's not many other characters anyone really cares about that I've seen. Personally, I would like to see those giants that we got like a few chapters ago to become characters, but unfortunately, Marble decided that there's not going to be any double banners anymore. Like, characters can only release solo, which I think is a bad idea, because then you get less variety in both PvP and PvE. Like, they could easily release Tyr and the Wolfboy, both in the same banner, and one be a PvP character and one be a PvE character. And, you know, that would just be good additions to the game, but unfortunately they don't release that anymore. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for this character. Let me know what you think. Do you think he would be a good PvP character? I think he looks more like he would be a PvP character. I don't know. No specific reason. I just feel like if they were going to add him to the game, he would be a PvP character. And there's many things that he could do. Like, just looking at current PvP characters and how they just do so many things. They don't just do one specific thing like, okay, this is just a hard hitter, or this is a support unit. Like, characters now do too much. Melee is everything. Meliodas is an anti-damage unit because he has damage reduction, and if you attack him 3 times, he gets the attack buff. So he's like an anti-fast team. He himself hits stupid hard. He cleanses. He full heals every time he attacks. Like, characters these days just do too much. So to like narrow down to like, okay, this character is gonna be this, it's really hard. Especially when inevitably he also gets a relic. Unless he dies now in story and then you never get to see him again. I haven't seen the story yet for Ragnarok. I doubt he dies now. They're gonna keep him. They're gonna keep him around for a while because there's no other compelling villain. Yeah, of course. Does he become a good guy now? Now we're just watching the story now. Ow. Sure. If you haven't watched the story yet for the new chapter, I'll let you watch on your own. We're not gonna just play this whole thing. But I mean, if he becomes a good guy, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, he's cool. I don't know who we're fighting against though. If he becomes a good guy, I guess Sigurd is still a bad guy. In any case, let me know what you think. I'm pretty excited for the future of Ragnarok. Hopefully, they don't fumble.